Shalom, shalom. Lord willing, y'all can hear me. I'm trying to just make this quick, fast, in a hurry. I gotta clock in and clock in. This video is definitely inspired by what OneBody of Falsehood has said, and of course I seen the elder from South Carolina, from Great Millstone. He was clarifying things, man. So I necessarily ain't gonna step on the man's shoes, because the brother was bringing it home. Like, when I tell you, he was definitely, man, that was beautiful, right? I'm about to go to the video. Yeah, this is it right here. So first and foremost, I want to give all praises. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakodash. Yahweh is the Most High God. Yahweh Shai is who the world, and he calls Jesus the Christ. I want to give double honors to Apostle and Great Millstone, who been ruler well through the Spirit, with sincere and in truth, bringing forth 100% the Most High doctrine to the best of their ability, from Elder Tahara on down. And I want to give a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect, whoever you may be, in and out of congregations that's teaching the word and believing this word. Lord willing, the Most High increase you in the understanding. Lord willing, in that time we will all be singing the same song. And a shalom to the sisters and the wives that's playing their role, trying to increase into being loving and silent wives, and to pursue to be virtuous women, right? And Lord willing, the Most High continue to have it on your heart to be believers of His word. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. So we just gonna tap into what this man said, and then Lord willing, through the power of Yahweh Shema Shai, I could bring out, certain commentary and certain things, right? So let's get it. Get up my thing so I can get y'all out of y'all sleepiness. Gotta get y'all out of y'all docile state, man. You might not be able to see it well. A lot of times, first off, shalom. Giving all praise to the Most High and the Son. Hold on, let me pause it. Let me brighten this up real quick. Lord willing, this is good enough. A lot of times we get caught up like what Christianity did for us. Just like what the Israelites are doing. They're caught up in sorcery, magic, tricks. That's all it is. You can add all of them up together. They just gonna come out to be tricks. You trick somebody into believing something. Because we all thought we all came over here on slave ships. But they can't find one ship. Anybody know that? Did anybody know that? And don't get caught up in the CGI, AI photos. That class coming next. No slave ships. Nobody under those ships for 3 months, man. It's impossible. That's right. It's impossible, man. And don't get caught up. If you're not really open-minded, you're gonna believe what somebody else tell you. No research, no history, no fact-checking. That's how we roll. That's how we've been rolling all our lives. Bring it out. Did anybody ever question Christmas? Bring it out. I'm gonna bring out your precept too, King. Right? Brother from Great Millstone, y'all were the Than Baquar, right? You went to Ezekiel the 13th chapter. I'm about to get that right now. The screen usually cut off on me about a dang time. So I'm gonna get it. Ezekiel 13, verse 3 and 4. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh Shai power, woe unto you foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. O Israel, thy prophets are like the fox in the desert." Right? That's playing upon tables, man. Right? And you got to think what happened to Hananiah when he was falsely prophesying. Right? The Lord said he would die 7 months later. Right? Let's get that. Let's get that. The water for that precept too. Right? Jeremiah chapter 28. I hate when my phone do this, but it's okay. Jeremiah 28, and I think we're gonna go straight to the point. All right, this is I'm gonna start here. Right? This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 9. It says, "The prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known, that Yahweh Shemashai have truly sent him. Then Hananiah the prophet took the yoke from off the prophet Jeremiah's neck and brake it. Hananiah spake in the presence of all the people, saying, Thus saith Yahweh Shemashai, even so will I break the yoke of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, for the neck of all nations, within the space of 2 years. And the prophet Jeremiah went away." Now, before I continue, right, you got one body of falsehood. They're going to try to come up with something new, which was already paved the way. They say nobody has receipts. Basically, nobody has receipts, information on the Jesus boat, right? And there's many congregations, but definitely Great Millstone. Hey, I've been part of HOI. They have pictures and facts on ships that slaves been on, right? But one body Yahushua want to come up and say, when you go deeper in the video, they gonna say we never came here on ships. We were already here. Nigga, when the flood happened, the whole body of land reconstruct. When you go to second Ezra's the 13th chapter, it tells you that the northern kingdom went to a far country that no man dwelt. And guess what? Deuteronomy 28 is when all Israel is together. So they, for their understanding, they might say that the northern kingdom was already separated way before King David, way before Solomon became king. That's that shabba dabba ding dong spirit that I be talking about. Everybody should not be having itchy ears to listen to everybody, because somebody gonna lead you into one body of falsehood, right? They don't even deserve the name of Yahushai titled in their camp. They are one body of falsehood. They don't believe in the vehicles of the Lord, right? They believe the 2/3 is gonna die forever. They're gonna burn forever in the lake of fire. I wouldn't even want to be a part of them. The way they teaching, they got a nuke written. One body of falsehood, right? But let's keep going, man. Right? This I'ma just drop down. Verse 13, it says, "Go and tell Hananiah, saying, Thus saith Yahweh Shemashai, Thou hast broken the yoke of wood, but thou shalt make for them yoke of iron. For thus saith Yahweh Shemashai of hosts, the most high of Israel, I have put a yoke of iron upon the neck of all these nations, that they may serve Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon, and they shall serve him. And I have given him the beast of the field also." And here we go. It says, "Then said the prophet Jeremiah to Hananiah the prophet, Hear now, Hananiah, Yahweh Shemashai have not sent thee, but thou but thou makest this people to trust in a lie." See? Right? The Lord didn't send these the Lord allow falsehood teachers, But guess what? On the right hand side, you false teachers was not sent by Yahweh Shem Shai. You were sent on the left hand side. The deceiver and the deceives are the Lord's. We're gonna get that too. Verse 16, the point. It says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh Shem Shai, behold, I will cast thee from off the face of the earth this year. Thou shalt die, because thou hast taught rebellion against Yahweh Shem Shai. So Hananiah the prophet died the same year in the 7th month. Right? Let's go to this Deuteronomy 28. Let me see if the brother dropped. Okay. Nope. It's the same verse. Right? We're going to go to that Deuteronomy, and I'm going to play some more of Shabba Dabba Ding Dong. Right? So I'm in the blue letter, and I'm going to look for this word ships with ships. Wow.
Strong's H591. Oneya. Oneya.
Oneya means ship, shipmen, right? It deals with men of ships and sea men, right? They even give you the one precept when Solomon had ships, right? Let's see. Is this the one I want? No, this is not the one I want, but this is 1 Kings 22 and 49. It says, then said Isaiah, the son of Ahab, unto Jehoshaphat, let my servant go with thy servants in the ships. But Jehoshaphat would not. So if you take away the word ship out of Deuteronomy, or better yet, explain what ship mean, right? The brother brought out Jeremiah 29 and 8. Okay. Jeremiah 29 and 8. For thus saith Yahweh Shemashai of hosts, the God of Israel, let not your prophets, your diviners that be in the midst of you deceive you, neither hearken to your dreams, which ye cause to be dreamed. For they prophesy falsely unto you in my name. I have not sent them, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? The right hand side of Yahweh Shem Yahushai didn't send false teachers. Right? Let's get this. This is hold on. I want to make sure I'm getting it. I want to get the precept. Where we at? Where we at? Where is it, baby? Nope, that's not what I want. Let me see if this is it. Yep. Yeah, this is Job chapter 12, verse 16. It says, with him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceivers are his. Right? The deceivers of Yahweh Shem Shai is his, man. That's why he even say he create evil, he create wicked in the for the day of evil. Right? The brother said ships, men of ships, seamen. Right? Christopher Columbus was a seaman, right? That's a fact. And you got if y'all don't believe, Lord willing, y'all believe in pirates. Pirates were seamen. Jack Sparrow, right? Actually, let's get this too. Let's go to this one, cause now you got to take a lot out of your understanding if you walk with that shabba dabba doo doo. This says Second Ezra chapter 13, and I really want to go like straight to the point. Where we going? Right. We're gonna start at 41. It says, but they took this counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen. This is dealing with the 10 tribes, the northern kingdom, and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt. So they're going to a country where mankind never dwelt, that they might there keep their statues which they never kept in their own land. This is the time of Ezra. Ezra is way after Deuteronomy. It says they enter into the Euphrates by the narrow place of the river. So what, they was just walking? They were in a boat, a ship. It says the Most High then showed signs for them and held still the flood till they were passed over. So he kept the waters calm. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half in the same region as our Sarith, right? And they dwelt they there until the later time, and now when they shall begin to come, right? So they dwelt in this land for a mean minute, right? But how did they get here? How did Northern Kingdom get here? But when you go to Deuteronomy 28:68, they want to say that that's not dealing with slaves. Right? Let's go back to the video.
Who will want to question these doctrines? They gonna look at the title and they attitudes gonna go because they not truly spiritual. Right. To open up to think that no one has did no research, proven any facts, bring any documentation. Why they don't have a manifest? How many? They'll give you what they want you to think, and you'll think it. Right. That's what the television do for you.
But that's what he doing right now. What they got on the bottom of the screen, it says Deuteronomy 28:68 is not about slave ships, but about a wicked nation going into spiritual bondage. If we're going into spiritual bondage, then that means our spirits is mostly afflicted. When you look at Goodbye Uncle Tom and you look at brothers getting butt broken, that wasn't spiritual. That was physical. Now, America has attributes of spiritual Egypt and Babylon, right? He said, yeah, that's the one I was going to get. I know it's in First Kings, right? When he was with Herarab that helped build the temple with him. King Solomon used ships with merchants for the building of the temple, right? See, I'm going to get that. See, great minds think alike, bro. Let's get that. Right? First Kings chapter 9. And I'm going to start at 26. It said, King Solomon made a navy of ships. Let's read again. And King Solomon made a navy of ships in Azai, which is beside Eloth, on the shore of the Red Sea in the land of Edom. Hey, I wonder how they break that one down. What's this shit? Right? It says, and Hiram sent in the navy his servants, shipmen that had knowledge of the sea, with the servants of Solomon. And they came to Aphara and fetched from thence gold, 420 talents, and brought it to King Solomon. Right? Let's see this. Let's see this. Wow. Actually, I have a book right here that debunks everything they said. And it's a book that I always bring out, How White Folks Got So Rich. So let's see. Let's see if we can get it in there. See, now I really don't want to take us out of pocket. Let me see. That's the Dawes Act. That's dealing with the Indians. Working hard. Nope. I think I'm going to have to just read some of this because Okay, this is how white folks got rich. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna try to make sure y'all can see it. This is the book I'm reading, How White Folks Got Rich, and it deals with slavery, right? It says slavery, the most profitable business of all time. Everything in the Western world, nobody lived here. We already seen that with no man dwelt. Its cities, institutions, and wealth is built on the profits of black slavery. Paris, Rome, London, New York. Name the place, and its riches are the spoils of the greatest criminal endeavors in the history of the universe. If all the books are written, all the books ever written were dedicated solely to this subject, they could only begin to elaborate on the shameful fact. This is a socialist, Joseph R. Fegan. The sum total of the worth of all black labor stolen by whites through the means of legal slavery, legal segregation, and commentary racial discrimination is truly staggering. Perhaps the range is $5 to $24 trillion. Hey, I can keep on going, brethren. One body of falsehood. Let's see, it says white advancement that whites built thousands of ships. Look, let's get close to it. Let's see if the camera will let y'all see it, man. Let's see if the camera lets y'all see it. Y'all might not be able to see it. The camera is not gonna let you. I want y'all to see what I'm reading so you can't be like, this brother speaking shabba dabba doo doo, right? It says white advancement that whites built thousands of ships over hundreds of years, sailed thousands of miles over treacherous oceans, instigated brutal African wars, captured and imprisoned the African people, which they're using. African is just a title. A place in Africa was named after Africanus, not the whole Africa, but then it came to a decision to name the whole continent. Africans, the name Africa just not derived just solely on Hamites, right? So they were calling us Africans because even better because they got us from the African mountains. When you read in scriptures, if you know precepts, you will see that we fled to the mountains, right? It says, brought them back thousands. Hold on, let's read it out the part again. Instigated brutal African wars, captured and imprisoned the African people, brought them back thousands of miles to the Americas, exploited their labor and sold them on the open market, enslaving them forever. Oh, you have no receipts or artifacts proving that we were denter slaves. Or hey bro, we were immigrants. We were denter slaves. We came here on our own. No, we didn't come here on our own. They said we were captured. These Africans were by no means savages, as has been advanced by historians seeking to justify the aristocrat. A close reading of a newspaper advertisement placed by American slave traders revealed that blacks were skilled craftsmen at a highest level, and it is easy to find slave sale ads selling engineers, carpenter, cowboys, shipbuilders, mechanics, stonemason, nurses, blacksmiths, steam stressers, weavers, shoemakers, and bakers. Black slave laborers built America's infrastructure, including its buildings, roads, bridges, highways. Black slaves built the President House and the Capitol in Washington, D.C. Black slaves built the mansions that grace Southern plantation. Blacks built America just as they built the pyramids in Egypt. And we know it was Israelites in Egypt. It was Ethiopians. It was Aegean islanders, right? But majority, when you read Babylon and Timbuktu, it even proofreads and tell you it was majority of Hebrew Israelites in the land of Egypt. When you go to Deuteronomy, that is dealing with the whole 12 tribes. The whole 12 tribes was with Moses. We wasn't separated. So you can't use that we were already in America, let alone the flood reshaped the landmass. Only an incomplete would say that. And look how the Lord worked. He moved it, slide to the left. He moved it over because America is going to be a graveyard. It's going to be destroyed. And he separated. That's how you know the Lord power is not on our level, right? Let me see if the king put something else on. Okay, he did. Right. So that's a proof book right there in itself, right? That's a proof book written in itself, right? So like y'all, this is and I'm gonna bring out what the elder brought out. This is Second Timothy chapter 4, verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itchy ears, right? And hey, guess what? One body of falsehood is gonna fail. Everybody outside of them is teaching Shabba Dabba Ding Dong. Brother, you over here, these brothers said that 2/3 is gonna burn forever, eternally. That takes away for all Israel being saved in the later end through sex. That's not happening. Their whole understanding is flawed, just like their damn garment. These brothers knock on your door like Jehovah Witnesses. Hey, you do whatever you want, brother. But at the end of the day, for him to butcher the hell out of Deuteronomy 28 and 68, like that is the start of this ministry. And if you break that down, you got to change up the whole understanding of the whole chapter of 28. It says, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned unto fables, right? Damn fiction. This is 1 John 4:1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out of the world. Right? This is why I always tell man, prove who you watching. See his work. See if they constantly going out. Let alone see if your spirit is dealing with them. Now, some people, the Lord could be dealing with you on another level. He'll probably have you watching a Shabba Dabba Ding Dong group, right? Some brothers might get offended by somebody being real harsh, being real solid with that teaching, right? This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 1. It says, but there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teacher among you. You privily shall bring a damnable heresies, even denying Yahweh Shema Shai that brought them, and bring them upon themselves swift destruction. Right? Just like our past life, it's nothing new under the sun. These niggas just came back. Right? They sound good. They sound real good. It says, this is Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. There is no new thing under the sun. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It have been already of old time, which was before us. Right? Niggas been flipping and dipping and chip dipping understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Them brothers don't believe in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Right? Hey, you could take this however you feel. Why, brothers? I'm actually in a congregation with brothers, right? I'm not bashing every camp. I'm bashing this Shabba Dabba Ding Dong. This bull. This Scooby Dooby Doo understanding. You know what I'm saying? This right here, they don't even get an F for effort. They just get a minus. You take one of the beginning scriptures and turn it over like a upside down cake, and then now you think you're doing something good. Now a sister, a brother, man, I knew that wasn't it. Now guess what? Anybody that want to come in this truth, they're gonna look at all brothers that was teaching was false, and they're gonna look one body Yahushua want make themselves look like they came up with something new, right? And then everybody gonna start following them and saying, guess what? We didn't come here on slave ships. The nigga, why we here? The Lord is not stupid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lord willing, I can come back and do another video. Maybe they don't even deserve that, man. Like I said, the video the elder did, man, he did a beautiful job, right? So I don't need to do nothing, right? This is his video right here. I don't need to bring out nothing, bro. You know, I think that should really seal the deal. Yeah, I think that sealed the deal. I don't have to bring out another thing. But um this is Isaiah 66:4. It says, I also will choose their delusion and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. And when I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before my eyes and chose that in which I delighted not. When you go to First Thessalonians, no, Second Thessalonians chapter 2, I believe verse 11, he says he gave them a strong delusion that they will believe a lie. And anybody that start to believe in one body Yahweh Shai understanding, sorry, the Lord put you in a strong delusion. Now you believing in Shabba Dabba Scooby Doo. Hey, Lord willing, this was edifying. Lord willing, this was a smack in the face. One body of falsehood. Yo, do better, think better, teach better. And anybody that got a spirit of trying to be like, oh, I want to be the first one to come out with a new understanding. Oh man, please stay away from them. Please stay away from me. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I love y'all to the moon and ever back. I pray for y'all. Please pray for me. You never know the brothers out in that congregation. You never know. Hey, some of them sincere brothers might come out of that understanding. But other than that, man, I love y'all. Shalom.